I am a digital consultant out of Portland, Oregon, and this is my first Google Hangout. I have never used the technology. I've been on a lot of Google Hangouts online, but I've never actually used it myself. So today I thought I'd try it out. Don't be confused with the wine bottles here in the background. I moved my laptop out to the kitchen table. So, but I do like wine. I live in Oregon and we're a huge wine state. Today, I wanted to do a brief rant on local SEO. That's been my it's been my huge passion and push here for 2015. It's just that I feel small business owners especially have had a difficult time embracing just exactly really what it is. I mean, most of them, you guys get hammered with it all the time, like vendors calling you, coming through your door if you got a physical brick and mortar store, calling, emailing, going, you got to take care of this. We got this great local SEO product. It's only $1,000 a month, and you'll be on page 1 Google and all this cool stuff. Well, that's all true. But there's a little easier way to go about it, and it's really not that difficult. It is highly technical, and you must be very accurate with what you're doing, and it just takes a professional, that's all. You could actually do it yourself if you have the time, and the reason I offer the services, and my services, by the way, start off at $19 a page to set up and optimize a page for Google search. And a page is, one page would be like a Yelp page, a Google My Business page, a Google Plus business page, a Twitter profile, an Instagram profile, on and on. So that's really it. It's very time consuming and tedious. You have to go out there across the web and figure out what all your business citations are. A business citation is no more than just your name, address, and phone number, your NAP. You'll see that frequently stated in the local SEO world. So the problem is your name, address, and phone number is messed up, and more than likely it's messed up. Somebody put it in there wrong years and years ago. You don't even know about it. You could be Murphy's Pizzeria, MURPHY''S. But on another website, another local site, Yellow Book, Manta, Local Ease, and hundreds, you could be MURPH. That's it. No apostrophe S. So therefore, you get discounted. Any mistakes in name, address, and phone number, the search engines are just going to blow you off. So what you want to do is you want to correct all this across the web. It really only has to be done once, and then it needs to be monitored. So local SEO services don't really have to be an expensive ongoing formula, a reoccurring expense for you, if you will, but it's going to take some time to get it set up correctly and for everything to be fixed. Once it's fixed, you stand an extremely good chance of being rewarded in the famous Google 7-pack. Those 7, when you do a local search in your market, there's 7 positions there that you could be one of those, and that's where you want to be, one of those local 7 in search for local searches. I mean, I'm working with automotive dealers who have been in business in the same city for 25 years, and they don't show up in local search because their name, address, and phone number is messed up. Nobody's ever fixed it, and they've never taken the time to take care of it. So anyway, I'm a big advocate of local SEO. Just fix it, get it fixed once, and then hire somebody to monitor it. it's not that big of a deal. There are some software tools that could make your life a little easier, but essentially it is uh, it's a matter of putting in the physical effort. And I mean, it's not so difficult to do that somebody within your business right now couldn't take care of it. If you wanted to reach out to me, I'd certainly give you some ideas. But that's why I came out with this $19 per page formula to get you started. Now, I'm not going to go out and I can't go out there obviously and set up hundreds of business citations. There are companies that offer to put you out there on like 200 or 300 silly websites across the web that have local implications. What you need to do is look into your local market, where you work, where your business is, and also this makes a difference if you are a physical store with a brick and mortar location. If you're an online e-commerce person, then you have no physical location. So things are a little bit different that way. But if you have a brick and mortar location and your prospects are searching for you, and nowadays, by the way, this is how they find you, right? On a cell phone. So what happens then is the percentage of people who are looking for you on a cell phone who will actually come and visit your business within 24 hours is extremely high. So if you don't show up on a mobile device, that's kind of a whole nother area. Google indexes how you're going to show up on a smartphone differently than you will on a computer. So that's something else that we can address. But that's extremely important now, because everybody is, if a consumer or prospect is out and about and they're looking for a particular product or service of which you may have on a smartphone and you're not there, then you're just out of luck. So I work with a lot of brick and mortar retailers, and the funny thing is you can walk by stores all day long, and it could be right now it's 3 o'clock out here in outside of Portland, Oregon. And you can walk downtown or Main Street in my area here in McMinnville, Oregon, and we're a town of about 30,000, and it's quiet, could be quiet, but there are people online. There could be people out on a smartphone, looking for what you have, and you have no idea. So that's kind of what it's about. We're really going to push local SEO in 2015. Try to get as many businesses as we can with a solid SEO, local SEO foundation. Once you have that built, you can work on your bigger picture, getting found, some of your web pages found on page 1 of Google. And that's a much bigger deal. So that depends on your competitors and what keywords you select and how competitive everything is. And a lot of businesses today are spending money on pay-per-click out on Google AdWords and on Bing and Yahoo and everything else. And so that's instant. That's like pay-per-crack, we like to call it. So if you spend money, you can drive traffic to your websites and your web pages instantly. But local SEO, the beauty of local SEO is once it's done correctly, it is free. Free. Organic, free traffic. Your phone rings. People find you. They locate you on a map. They find you on a smartphone, and within 24 hours, they arrive at your business or call you. So don't be so hard to find. I mean, it's just, man, I can't believe the amount of old businesses, people who have been in business for years and years, and you cannot find them in local search. And it's not their fault, obviously. I mean, that's why I'm here. That's what I do. But it drives me crazy when I go online or I'm on my smartphone and I'm looking for something. I mean, I know how consumers feel. If you look bad on a smartphone and nobody can find you, then it's just yeah, let me get rid of this thing I'm staring at. It's an immediate, should I say, it's just an immediate bad first impression, and it's something that we don't need. So try to zero in on your local SEO in 2015 and make sure, and then you, by setting up Google Chrome on your desktop or your laptop or whatever you have, go up to the upper right hand corner and click on new incognito window. Don't try a search already logged into your computer on your Gmail account or whatever, but try a new incognito window and do a local search, like for your city, say McMinnville CPAs. It's tax season. I'm helping a tax accountant out right now. I cannot find, he's been here for years, can't find him online because his local SEO is messed up. It's never been fixed. So type in your city and then your product and service and just a brief phrase, maybe 3-4 words. You should be page 1. If you're not page 1, something's wrong. Your competitors, there's only 10 spots on page 1. If you can occupy 4 spots, guess what? That's 4 spots that pushed your competitors onto page 2. And guess what prospects do if they have to go to page 2? Well, first of all, statistically, they don't. They stay on page 1 and they only select the first few, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 results. That's all. Above the organic results are paid ads. Usually going to be, 3 paid ads there. Then you got your 7-pack. That's a whole nother deal. That's making sure you've got your Google My Business. Any of you out there, by the way, that have never verified your local business? I ran into this the other day. A car dealer had been here forever. Nobody's ever verified their Google, or they've never verified their My Business account. That's the old Google Local. I don't know what else they called it, but it's called Google My Business now. You have to claim your business. From there, you click a few buttons and Google will actually send you a postcard. Yeah, it comes snail mail, a postcard with some digits on it. Then you log back into your computer and you go to a spot where Google wants you to enter that verification code, and then they know that that's really you. You receive the postcard. Once that's done, this whole thing can take 2-3 weeks. I don't know. You might have to wait a month for the postcard, but they're actually very fast. Once that's done, then you've verified that business. Once you've done that, that entire profile, your My Business account, which is the old, it's the new version of what we all used to call Google Local. So you've got to take care of your Google My Business account. That's like laying the the foundation before you start erecting a house. If you don't have a Google My Business account, you don't know what it is, and you run a business, you have issues. So you need to fix the Google My Business account or hire somebody to do it. It's kind of tedious. It's going to take hours and hours, but then you can get in there and beautify it all up. You want to add photos and videos and nice descriptions with keyword-rich descriptions of your products and services and what you do, and links. You can put a link out to your main web page and on and on. There's lots of things you can add. You can add social profiles to your Facebook page, your Twitter account, your YouTube channel. Once you have My Business set up, I'm all, this whole conversation, by the way, folks, is all local SEO. And it's getting bigger and bigger. All the search engines have agreed on one format. Can you believe it? Google, Yahoo, and Bing are in agreement. And they call it schema. I know it sounds a little odd. Schema, markup. So it's a language, a format, microdata they call it. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. I'm not going to bore you with it, but it's a format that you can implement into a web page. And I would guess probably 90% maybe, I don't know. I could go check 10 websites right now, and 9 of them will have no schema data on it, because web designers don't necessarily think about adding that kind of thing right away. That's all for local SEO, actually. So your don't call your website designer. They're gonna go, well, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Well, what do you want again? You need to talk to a local SEO professional about that, and then they can work with your web designer to get it implemented into your website. Because if the schema data is right, it'll include your name, your address, your phone number, your zip code, your URL to your web address. All these kind of things they're embedded in such a way on your website in the code that allows the search engines, and the search engines, when I say search engines, I mean the main 3, and primarily Google, because that's where we are today, and they really are all that matters. But Google, Yahoo, and Bing all read this data as their spiders crawl across your website. And lo and behold, if they can read that data of your name, address, and phone number, it improves your local search results, meaning a much better chance of showing up on page 1 Google, or any search engine for that matter. So I am going to click to stop the broadcast. I just wanted to get in here and do a quick rant today on local SEO. I'll try to put together some more information, or maybe a screen share, so it's just not my bobbling head and wine bottles in the back like I've been into the jug all day. And maybe do, show you some more details, or click through. I don't know. I guess I could go offline and show my screen and give you a quick overview here. Let's see. Since this is my first time using this platform, I am learning how to use some of the features. So bear with me just 1 second. Let's see what we got here. And we'll go over to, that's not going to work. No. Let's see. Get over here. Well, this doesn't seem to work the way I want it to. Should never have tried that. That's me there. Back at you here. Okay, can't figure out a screen share right now. It's on this particular, the way I'm doing it, I need to pull up some other stuff here in my computer and have it ready for you. So apologize for that. I won't bore you any longer. The catchphrase for 2015, if you're a local business owner, is take care of your local SEO and get found. Page 1 Google. Once again, Rick Watson, Evident Presence, Growing Online Visibility, out of Oregon, 503-498-8458. Have a good one.